All right. Um, oh, I don't know. I mean, it's in the middle of a battle, and again, my whole system just went flaky on me. Um, so I am at this moment in time. Yes, I'm loading the game back up because I want my morning containers, and I'm wondering whether my $100 Craigslist computer is beginning to flake and fry on me. I don't know what is causing it. Could be bad memory. Could be bad memory. Could be bad hard drive. Yeah, it could be the Warships code, but it may be the Warships is throwing up errors because it's writing into sections of memory that are flaky on in RAM, or writing into sections of memory on the hard drive, which is playing the part of virtual RAM. So I'm not ready to simply blame Warships for these crashes. I know that my whole system is about as cheap a system as you could possibly have to to play a game on. And, was I defeated? Really? Gosh, how surprising! It's like crashed in the middle of the game. We had two guys YOLOing down and one guy hiding. They say, "Oh, I'm doing what you're doing." When they hide and don't do anything, like Bolivar did yesterday. He didn't do anything. I'm just doing what you're doing. What's the difference? The difference is I'm out there racking up 6,000 damage while you're just sitting here like a crybaby saying, "I'm in your spot." And but I got this other guy that's hiding, but he's hiding in the way backfield. So, the only time he can really be effective is when they're already making a bid for our base. He's not stopping an offensive. He's at the back of the house in the very back corner. When he first meets him. So they're pretty much overrun by then. Look at this. This is beautiful. So I don't know. I've got some technical issues. I think after I get my box, after I get my box this morning, I'm going to run some tests on the old girl here and see what we have going. I've got my task manager running. That's the thing I usually run when I'm, showing people that no, I don't have any cheat programs running in the background. It just shows everything I've got running. So, not really sure, but I'll probably run some memory tests and then some hard drive tests on this thing. Assess whether it's about time to find another box or something. I don't know. It's kind of crazy. Really sad. I was right in the middle of starting in my own offensive, to come in from the side and to cap and everything. Yeah, it just didn't make a difference. I deleted that false start video of 7 minutes and then a complete. I mean, I couldn't even. The last time this happened, I was able to get a screen to show something. Both one screen just went into sleep mode and the other one was black. And the only thing to do was to turn off the computer. Turn off the computer and turn it back on, bring everything back from cold. So let's see. Thinking through what I want to do here. What do I want to do? I'm in Firefox right now and tabbed out. That's why you get no sound. Looking over some of the tests here that I may want to run on this bird. All right, I better get back here. Focus on the game here for a minute. All right, looking around. As I told Sheldano, we're just gonna head in. They're in our position. They're in our situation, and so this is just nothing. Sheldano's in Erie. That's gonna take apart a Black Swan, and that I don't see the Orland up here as of yet tells me he's probably heading south. So I'm gonna go ahead and start our southerly run here. And there's our prey. And we will get his attention here really quick. Sheldana's paying the price, so down there. Goodness gracious. I did not realize it'd take him that long to take a Black Swan down. Sadly, the Orlands can take apart Eries. This is the worst case scenario. I have the hurt teammate that is taking the abuse from the bird. This thing's running away from me at top speed, so as you can see, he's only getting further away, even with all of his turning and twisting. You notice that? Even with his turning and twisting, so he's losing speed, but he is still getting away from me, even with all that. So this is why I don't generally chase Orlands. It's a futile gesture. There we go. I just don't chase Orlands. Worthless victory because I wasted. Ah, my goodness. Oh well. Death of. Alright. Hey, we got a better match this time, maybe. We shall see. 4v4, okay. I don't know. Let me take a look real quick. I've suffered through, as I said, a crash here. Second one in 2 days. I'm not really sure. Let me see if we're seal clubbing or not. I can find out just real quick. Just take me a moment here. Alright, where are we at? Right here. We'll get the swan underway. Let's see. Alright, so we got the swan underway here. Well, one of our contestants, Crimson Tide, has his stats hidden, so I would not call him a seal. Grogan's got 1,464. He averages 1.3 kills. He averages 1.3 kills per game. So I don't think I'd call, let's see, Crimson is hidden stats. Grogan is a Unicom. Let's see who else here we got. Now player 2, or player blah blah blah, he's only got 2 battles in his Eerie, but it shows he averages 1.5 frags per game for these 2 games. So when you've got somebody that's doing that well with 2 games, let me just see who he is here real quick. Let's just take a look here. Yeah, he's kind of new. So we got a couple of guys that are that know what they're doing. A couple of guys that are brand new, kind of like I guess what we got on our team here. A couple of guys know what they're doing. A couple of guys that are rather brand new. So not a great deal. We got some baby seals and some Navy seals in this game. Yeah. Now we'll see what we can do to affect some change here. Got most of our guys to the west. That's fine, so we can blunt any eastern offensive. This boat would stop. Alright, one of their 2 Eries has suffered tremendously. We got Red Gunner. Who did we see? What was his situation? Alright. Eldina, as usual, tended to business. We're going to let this Red Gunner come around the corner here because he was flying in at full speed. So we certainly don't want to mess him up. I want him to feel like it's just fine and safe and dandy to come on along. So he should be there. There he is. Good. Alright, so he's coming in slow, which gives me opportunity to maximize some hits on a Orland for a while. Black Swans don't get to do a lot of this, so we got to take advantage of the option when it's available to us. So we did. Missing some wonderful shots. Sailing right through his infrastructure. He continues to come right in, setting me on fire. Because his shots can do that. I can't seem to hit anything. My shots are going through his boat today. Do you see it? Are you seeing this? My shots are going through his boat. Unbelievable. How can I hit this? Oh, I'm hitting that side of the boat. Yeah, I just can't hit the other side of the boat. The other side of the boat seems to have this this paint on it that just lets shells fly through the hull. I don't know what that's about. I really don't. Wow. Okay, I need some paint like that. No shots ever fly through my hull. Well, they do fly through it, but I end up with holes. You know, just like right through some sort of warp. Okay, got an Erie over here. He's at half health. Slowing down, looking me over. Wanting to get some shots, and of course I don't play fair. I don't give them shots on my boat if I can help it. I always like to play very unfairly, shooting at boats that can't shoot back at me. Yeah, you know, just like anybody else in a combat situation. You want to shoot them, you do not want them to shoot you. Alright, so he's still just cruising up this center line here. Yeah, just pretty sedately, serenely, honking along, so we'll continue to put some hurt on him. Oh, he doesn't have the magic paint, thankfully. Still has 1,800 health points, though, which I'll tear down 300 at a time. Okay. Here we go. Oh, thank you. Love that. That was beautiful. And a fire. They always get a fire. They get the massive shots and fires to boot. Me, just my little AP shots that, oh good, I get to burn to death because I've used my deal. Yeah, Black Swans are so overpowered. That's why I'm burning to death here. Because I'm so awesome that one hit blows an enemy ship up. Yeah. Do I set fires? No, I don't. Nope. He's on this side of town, isn't he? Yeah. Okay. He's in a swan. Yeah, gets to kill me. So my Black Swan is so overpowered. All right. I was pitiful. Well, pitiful because I took so much shots from an Orlan that I kept shooting through. It's tough to knock an opponent down when you shoot through them. Yeah. Alright, well, that was something here. Still looking over my memory tests that I want to run on this thing. Not really sure. It's behaving itself now, but it always behaves itself now until it doesn't behave itself. Yeah. Let's see here. I'm looking over the guy driving at Orlan. It has 164 games. 119 of them are in Tier 1. 35 are in Orlan, 27 in Herman, 25 in the Erie, 20 in the Hashadai, 6 in the Swan, 4 in the Bougainville, and 2 in the Ching'an. So he spends a good deal of time in Tier 1. He's played all the way up through Tier 4 boats. Yeah. So we wait for Warships to cobble together another test. This Ed Wiesel that was in our Erie, our other Erie, has 30 games, and in 30 games he is a super unicorn in 30 games. He averages, he's played 6 battles in Tier 1 and averages over 3.5 kills per game in those 6 games. In Tier 2 he averages 2 kills per game in his 12 games in Tier 2. In his 7 games in Tier 3, he averages almost 3.5 kills. And in his 5 games in Tier 4, you may say, what am I reading here? I'm reading this. In his 5 games in Tier 4, he averages over 2.5 kills per game. So, what you're looking at here, well, some people go, they'll look at this screen and they'll go, oh, look, he's only got 1 battle in his Tier 1. You're seal clubbing him. But take a look. In that 1 battle in Tier 1, he had 5. So I knew this is a re-rolled character. Alright, this is a character that started over, and he says, I'm going to start a new character with fantastic stats. And so here, he's got 30 battles total, and with fantastic stats. Look at this. Yeah. So, the myth of Baby Seal, of seal clubbing at Tier 1. This was the Erie on our team here. Is the Erie his go-to Tier 1? I guess it is. Yeah. No. Yeah. Okay. So he shot 2 in there. So anyway. Yeah. There you go. Oh, this is counting his latest game here. This thing is his last game. Oh, here we are. We're 2 on 2. And again, these two people know what they're doing. This is a also some sort of re-rolled character or something going on with this guy. It's against us here. As you can see, Super Unicom got 154 battles, and he's rocking this in 154 battles. Yeah, you know. So, yeah, people say, "Oh, you're just seal clubbing." Am I really? Really? Yeah, I know he's got 154 battles. Yeah. All right. Guess I'm talking to nobody. Oh, I should give you just a game here. So, there we go. Doesn't look like I have a teammate right now. Yeah, I don't play much upper tier game. Boy, howdy, this is gonna be tough if I'm the only teammate on my side. Okay. Oh well, it's gonna be 2 against 1, I guess. All right, he's gonna hide at the very back. I gotta know that from the get-go, from the start. Oh. All right, coming around to get a better feel, being a 2-on-2, they were here and here. So I don't know which one of them are closer to me and whether they have by this time consolidated down there. But many questions will be answered shortly. Alright, we're going to keep those islands between us, make them bigger and bigger as we get closer and closer. Take a look, see if anybody's coming up the far side over there. Alright, we'll settle in here for a bit. There's one. Okay. Yes, I have. No, I've got. No, I don't only have tier 1. I just like tier 1. I have games up to. I have to Citadel. You have to understand that. The Black Swan has to Citadel in order to do about the same damage as all the other boats in tier 1 do with any hit. My Citadels are worth 550. Other boats can hit me on the nose and do over 500 damage. So the Black Swan has to Citadel just to do about the same damage as any other boat does with just any aberrant hit. So it's just nothing really impressive about Citadeling. It's what I have to do. So anyway, but no, I've got boats up. I've got a tier 9 Iowa boat, and so he's stopped over there. What's he doing? Okay, so he's going to try to guard his base from that vantage point. All right, so he's taking no shots, backing up. Yeah, so no, I enjoy tier 1 because in my Iowa I can be I'm very dependent. If we have a carrier situation, I hope that our carrier knows what he's doing, because I got to have him. If we have DDs in the water, I got to hope that our DDs know what to do, you know, and such. It's a very very different deal here at tier 1. You know, if Dragon Lady hadn't shown up, it'd have been fine. It'd have been just fine. We'd have yeah, I just have like I said, at tier 1, if she had not shown up, no big deal. All right, it'd been a 2-on-1, but that's all right. We do 2-on-1. But you know, if you have people at the upper tiers that can't play the game, then that's a problem. Uh, you know, I'm just not going to be able to deal with multiple carrier attacks and things of this nature, or DD runs, and just not going to be able to very well deal with that kind of stuff in an Iowa. But tier 1, all the boats are parity. You know, I don't have some boats that I just can't deal with. Well, I have Eries, but you know what? If I know I'm facing an Erie, I do what I just did. I try to get as close as possible, so I can't citadel an Erie, except unless I'm less than at about 2 kilometers or less, and at almost 90 degrees to its hull. Otherwise, my shells just do minimal damage to him, and such. So, but you know, Eries are my kryptonite. But otherwise, I can do all right in tier 1. If even if I'm alone, my tier 1, I get a lot of. Well, I have quite a few solo warriors. Okay, it's 4 against 1, but really, if I don't take on all 4 ships at the same time and get sunk, if I just take them 1v1, 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 and 1v1, then I'm going to do all right, and such. But in the upper tiers, you can't do that. In the upper tiers, you're so very dependent upon your teammates that if they fail, whether they're stupid or whether they're smart but just overwhelmed, doesn't matter why they failed. If they fail, you're going to fail too. There's not really much that you can do, you know, in your class of boat, without your teammates. At tier 1, you're not very dependent on teammates. They're nice to have, but they're not essential to the game. So yeah, I know how to play all the way up through. Like I said, I've got a tier 9 Iowa that I've taken out 50 times or something. I don't know. But I don't enjoy upper tier play. I really don't. I mean, I'd have quit the game by now, and a lot of people have. Seems like every week I'll hear another person, I'm gonna quit the game. It's just not fun anymore. I'm tired of grinding, and no matter, I keep getting a better ship, but all the other ships around me are better too, so it's not really a better ship. So, oh yeah, I've got the UK. I've got the UK line all the way up to, I think I have tier 6. I have the tier 6 cruiser and the tier 6 battleship. I think if the tier 6 battleship is the Queen Elizabeth, and the tier 6 cruiser is what, the Leander or something. So yeah, I'm up through, I think, tier 6 in my British line. So yeah, I've ground up to tier 9 in battleships on the American, and yeah, that's right. I have to enjoy the game. Well, I don't really enjoy upper tier play all that much. I just don't. There's too many things that are outside of my control. I'm too dependent on teammates, and if they fail, we all fail. We're down here. If my whole team fails, if I play smart, I still have a chance. You know, I'm still kind of somewhat master of my destiny at tier 1. And the upper tiers, that's just not the case. That really isn't the case. You play as well as you want, but you're dependent on other people. Here, you're not that dependent on other people. So, plus it's a little faster pace down here. Yeah, I do a lot of what people would call camping, but rather than hiding in the backfield, what I do is I am like a sniper, but a sniper doesn't sit way back. Part of the sniper's task is to get close and to hide and to conceal. And so I use stealth and concealment in forward positions, so as to be able to ambush and to be able to affect damage on a lot of boats, soon in the game. Let's see here. What do we got? 3-on-3. We're on the islands. We got this guy on our side this time. All right. And I'm in the middle. I hate the middle position here. I hate the middle position on any map. I play flanks. I don't play the middle position. Alright, Dragon Lady is going to be a hard target. Frog I don't know much about. And this Demo somebody or other. Who is this? I don't know. Let's take a look here. Let's just look over our opponents while we're getting ready to take off here. Yeah, okay, so here's our Super Unicom here in sheep's clothing. I don't know about Master Chief. He's only got 10, but he averages almost a kill a game. That's not bad. Okay. Okay, could be somewhat of an even match. So what I'll do from the center position is again try to affect as much damage on the enemy while taking as little as possible. Some may say, well, doesn't every boat do that? No. No, most boats just drive out here, drive down there, and they'll just shoot as many boats as they can until they die. That's not the way I play. I play intending not to die. I intend to stay alive. So that may mean I take a few less, or I get a few less shots. Alright, so we'll just take our perch here. I got let's see, our guy in the north is Master Chief, who wants to meet, but yet has not managed to get his boat to move. Oh no, that's the other guy. That's right. He's the possum that sits and doesn't do anything for a while. Which is what I do, but at least I'm sitting in forward positions waiting for things to happen. Alright, let's see what we see here in the early stages. This boat would ever quit moving. That would be certainly helpful to the team. Alright. Now this guy is behind me, completely seeding the south. All right. Okay. Oh, I'm sorry. I get into the game. You know what? I don't stream to make money, and I don't make any money. I stream just because I enjoy Tier 1 play, and I want others to see that it's an enjoyable thing. But sometimes you can tell that I'm no professional at this. All right, so I got Dragon Lady there. I think I can make some shots. This Dragon Lady takes out the dumb Eerie that flies out in the middle. See this? Look at that. See where he died? He died out here in the middle. Surprise, surprise. So I don't do that. I don't send my boat out to take shots from multiple boats. Doesn't work. I mean, it does work until you die. I don't intend on dying. Alright, what do we got here? Okay, so Dragon Lady stopped her advance. Yes. Alright. Now, I don't have this other boat But it was a black swan, so I don't know whether that other black swan is in the background. Yeah. That's... I don't think that's Dragon Lady. That may be the other swan. So we're going to have to come in from the other way. As long as they keep thinking I'm there, that's just fine with me. Just fine with me. Anyway, yeah, here's our Erie. He was down south. He comes all the way up here, and he and I take this out. But he gets taken out because he's being shot at by 3 boats. Why? Because he's out in the middle. Okay. I mean, what would you think of a SWAT team if the team comes into a situation where armed combatants are aiming for them, and they run out in the middle of a courtyard and look around with their guns and start shooting people? You know, no, you would think that they're idiotic because they're not taking cover, and that's just exactly the situation. Also, I want you to notice this guy. Have you noticed how he has just gone in circles up here? All right, this is the Super Unicom up here, and so what he does is he is that worst kind of player that just lets everybody else take the shots, and then he comes in. Now, some people say, "Well, I do that." Well, no, I don't. I'm in the forefront generally. I'm looking for ways to shoot or ambush or something like that. He's not looking to ambush, to shoot anybody. He's not had anybody near him at all, and he's not. Okay, what's she gonna do? She's gonna turn. See, I'm up here where the battle is at. Where's he at? Let's just look at him. Almost 10 kilometers from here. Yeah. Alright, now that other swan has taken no damage at all. Now, I can't rush in because the first thing I'll see is her nose. See that? And I'm not going to do any damage on her, or any appreciable damage, before she takes me out, because she'll have my broadside and I'll only see her nose. So I got to get out of the way, because she's going to sit there and keep me lighted up for her teammate to come around from a distance and start shooting me. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to back things up here. No, I don't mind playing all alone while this Super Unicom here does nothing at 10 kilometers away. Yeah, no, I don't mind. Yeah, I kind of knew this would happen. Now I gotta kill this boat to survive. Alright, I don't want to kill this boat just simply because I want to get a kill. I need to kill this boat to survive. That's why I'm shooting. And that's why, yeah, and I'm not going to perhaps get it done. Thank you very much for nothing. Yep. So, this guy that was doing nothing now, well, I'll just help him out that way. There's not much I can do. I mean, he's just a moron. I just did not realize that he would not even be able to have the other guy spotted. I really thought that he might spot this guy coming in, but he was so far behind islands that he was so worthless he couldn't even spot a boat. Okay, I had to spot the boat that he killed. He couldn't even spot the boat. That's how completely worthless this doofus is. All right, so yeah, ever see this guy on your team? Understand that this is. I play alone. I work alone, but this key word is work. Okay, when I'm alone, I'm doing something. I am not sailing around up here where I know all 3 boats have been down in this area, but I'm going to sail up here. I work alone. This guy just dinks around and lets everybody else beat each other up, and then he'll just come in and do his thing. So. So, you know, she can just keep herself just hidden. She's got this thing licked. Now if she knows where to hit on the citadels, she should be fine. Because he's going to have to citadel to hit her. Or he's going to have to citadel to hit her. Yeah, look at that. Yeah. So while we're not capping, she's not capping, we're still ahead. So all she needs is 8 more minutes while this guy is trying to save his paint. And he should. He's in a tough situation. Because now he's got a boat that's head on to him, so he can't do any damage. And you know, so it's a tough call now for this guy. What to do? Look at that. Perfect. This boat is playing it perfectly. This boat's got to come around. Yeah. He's probably too dumb. He may give his nose. He may be too dumb. He may die trying to use that back gun of his. She is just look at that. You seeing that? That is playing. Take a look at this. Yeah. Their base racking up. So we may not be capping. Or she may not be capping, but she's winning. Because her base continues to rack the points, and this guy's waiting for her to make a mistake, and she has no reason to do anything. Okay, so he's got to make a bid. He's starting to realize he's looked up at the top and went, "Oh, I haven't stopped them from capping. I'm still losing." Okay, so, all right. So he's showing some knowledge now. He's knowing to give her his nose. The problem is he's still got to come in at an angle. Yeah, all right. So now it's just Black Swan beating up Black Swan. Point blank range. And who's going to give the other one? Oh, he's shooting the mid side, but she's not shooting his citadel like she should be. Oh, all right. She just didn't have enough health. She should have been catching his citadel when he was sitting here. She should have been shooting right, not at his nose, but there at the angle. So All right, so he just pulls it out. That's good. I'm glad. I don't mind winning. I just mind dying for no reason. I've got a teammate that's going to dink around and wait till everybody dies and he'll come do something. So, just have to play around that situation. Yeah. Play around that situation. Yeah, but she was, I don't know, she was hitting his nose. I would have been hitting his hull. I certainly would have been hitting his hull, because that's, you gotta hit the hull to do appreciable damage, and the nose is not going to do it for the Black Swan. On occasion, at close range, I can Citadel and Eerie if I shoot it right on the nose at the waterline. But I have so far never Citadeled a Black Swan shooting it in the same place on the nose at the waterline. But you gotta shoot the side. I mean, even if you only have a sliver of side like this, you still got to shoot the side. You can't shoot the end. You got to keep aiming for the midsection, just behind the funnel. And I don't care if it's an oblique angle. The Swan's armor is so thin that another Swan's AP will generally penetrate rather than bounce off. Not everybody knows that. I know that because I played the Swan for over 4,000 battles. Actually, I should say probably closer to 7,000 battles if I count, or 8,000. 7,000 if I count my my European, my Russian, and my Asian accounts. I've probably got a total of about 8,000 battles in a Black Swan. Most of them on the North American server. I haven't actually been on the Asian or Russian server in about 3 months, and that's, I'm kind of experimenting with those right now, seeing if they're going to offer me a big bundle to come back, like the North American servers did to their people back, I don't know, in November. I mean, people who hadn't played in 6 months or something like that, they got 2 big premiums and all sorts of gold and such like that. Hey, that'd have been nice, but I'm sorry, you've been playing the game, so so I'm working my North American and European. I'm letting my Russian and Asian accounts fallow a bit to see if I can juice some sort of big comeback bonus from them. We'll see, I guess. Yeah, they got premium ships. That's right. And all of those are all of those accounts I have are free to play totally from the get-go. The North American, I've got, I got 107 boats or something like that, 109. I got something like that. 100. Anyway, I've got over 100 boats. Plus, I got another 20 or so slots that are port slots that are free right now. But that's because I bought a lot of port slots early on. And such. I did put money into this game until about December of 2016. I really haven't since then at all. All right, so they got Sheldina, they got Nutcase here, and Dragon Lady. What do we got? We got Bob over here. Yeah, and I really don't know these other people. That's okay. We'll get to know them here in a little bit. Looks like I am in the yeah, good. All right, so I'm in almost the northeast. So anyway, those other accounts that are totally free to play, I'll done some work on them in order to, if there's any free port slots or anything like that available, I'll generally play for the free port slots and such. Anyway, and I have to work those accounts obviously very carefully as to what I keep in each of the port slots. I have my Swan, and then I'm building up like up to tier 4, tier 5 boats in the other slots. So that if there are missions and things like that to play to get, you know, free boats or free slots or something like that, I have the tier 4 or tier 5 boats, whatever I need in order to play those missions to get the free stuff and the like. So, all right, we got here. Bada boom boom. All right, coming around the mountain. Now, what do we see? What do we see? Not too much yet. Okay. Alright, so their Orland is over there. Nothing but black swans left over here, huh? Okay. Gotcha. Ashdodi flopping out in the middle. Okay, Sheldina coming in from this direction, sees the hash, but not the me. Ashdodi's on the wrong side of an island. Alright, so we'll get this boat. And this boat. Hey, take care. Good talking with you, guy. Later. Alright, so what do we got now? We got two of their boats. They are down in that low area. They are untouched. Untouched. One is coming along this way. So, what are we going to do? What are we going to do? We want a cap. We certainly want a cap. But if they are going in opposite directions, that is the very best that possibly happen. But I don't know if they are now, because that Erie's not spotting them. Erie's not spotting them. So we're going to ease in on here and see what we can see. Alright, so he is heading south that way. Yep, only the Swan can hit that boat for nothing. Yeah, hit the boat, no damage. No damage. Fabulous, isn't that fabulous? Just fabulous. Alright, let's get another one done. Oh man. I took 3 hits on that boat, and it was like for no damage. And if you think, oh, that's not true, you got to no. I have a video up. Yeah, I have a video up. I have a video that I put, I don't know, a few weeks ago. That it was a special video about the myth of the overpowered Swan. And it's just a clip of about 15 seconds, 20 seconds, 30 seconds, 40, whatever, of a battle. Me at a point blank range Erie. The Erie was at 50 health points, and my lowest hit is about 55. So this was a one-hit kill for me, and it showed. I'm showing in slow motion, showing each hit. I hit the Erie. There were no bounces. There were no shatters. Every one of them was a solid hit. 18 hits on that Erie at point blank range. No shatters. No ricochets. No pin, it just straight hits, no damage. It was the 19th shell that I shot when that Erie was at 0.7 kilometers away from me. I mean, he's just right on my tail, that I finally blew him up. So, you know, it took 19 hits to kill a one-hit kill Erie. So I'm just used to my Swan hitting boats and nothing happens. It's just nothing. So anyway, no, a lot of those hits, citadels and damage that I did was on Dragon Lady, and then that frog character, which were a couple of the first Swan that I killed, and then the last Swan that I nearly killed, but I was getting out of that range of arc. So yeah, yeah, OP, yeah, the myth of the overpowered Swan. Yeah, to where I can hit boats and do no damage for solid hits, but for no damage. Yeah. The myth of the overpowered. Anybody who calls Black Swan overpowered is a person who hasn't played the Black Swan. the person who has played the Black Swan for over 8,000 games definitely says the Black Swan is not overpowered. It can be overpowering, but you have to deploy it. You have to play it a particular way, play it to its strengths to be overpowering. Otherwise, it's just a pitiful little boat. If you try to play it like a Hashidati or a Hermelin, you try to play it like the other boats, it's just another boat. The only time the Black Swan shines is when the Black Swan is being utilized in its stealth mode and in its abilities to pierce citadels on every boat but the Erie. So I would like to say that I've worked diligently to find a way to work this boat, and it makes the boat fun. I won't have much fun in a Hermelin because I'd just be swimming around like everybody else in a Hermelin, waiting for a shot and hoping that I get a hit. So, the Swan is I don't know. I think most people, if you start the game, you should start in an Erie. You got in an Erie, of course. An Erie's got some good armor, but Eries can be taken apart by Hashidatis, Orlans, hit them for a lot, and even the Ching'an. I can, if it's me against an Erie, I may kill the Erie, but I won't. I'm not suitable for another battle. Or against another boat. He so decimates me. Overall, I think that the Hash is a nice boat. Hermelin's got nice shot characteristics. It just is a boombox, easy to citadel. And the Black Swan's pretty easy to citadel. It's got paper armor and such. Bougainville's nice, but it's got a big citadel like the bloomin' Hermelin. I mean, it's got nice guns. The guns do tremendous damage. Tremendous damage. Alright, Bob is over there. NSVS is over there. D-Dun is over there. Sheldina and Dragon Lady are over here. So that's a pretty good mix-up. Looks like I am in the Southern Sea. That's nice as well for me. Alright, I don't think I'm going to get an ambush opportunity here. I don't think. I mean, I might get an ambush opportunity here, but I'm rather doubting it. I've got Swans, an Orlan, and a Ching'an. Swans, an Orlan, and a Ching'an. But I've got Bob and D-Dun. Hey, no sweat. I've been drinking water. I've been drinking water while I've been playing. Okay, we're going to slow us down and assess what we want to do. baby. So I got somebody. it's 6-9. All right, so they are all coming in, and I am poorly placed. All right, I can do something with this Ching-An here. So we're gonna. I know this is horrible, long distance at a tiny target, but we're gonna give it a shot anyway. Oh, he doesn't know what he wants to do. What is going on, man? What am I shooting the water for? I don't know. Okay, so he's just like, just barely carrying on here. I don't know what this guy's doing. Dead boat always gets that last good hit, doesn't it? Always gets that last good hit. All right, now that I've been dinking around, that was absurdity, absolute absurdity. All right, what do I got? I need to get my stealth reestablished, and now it is. So that's good. Alright, I should have a, you know what, I need to, no, yeah, gosh, I am totally uncertain as to what to do next. Alright, now a dragon lady dead. Look at this, we got people all over the place. Okay, we're gonna have to work quite diligently here. And my last guy, Sheldina, is in the noob slaughter chute. What is that all about? I don't even know. Right, we're going to have to be pretty aggressive pretty quickly. What's his name is out of range and moving out of range. D-Dun is there. So what we're going to do is we're going to try to get this island between us and the enemy in a hurry. In a very, very, very big hurry. That's alright, NVS. You keep moving right on away. Alright. Alright. Yeah, I just didn't have enough time to take him out. Moved too far forward. Lost track of my throttle. Death due to throttle. Alright, so Sheldina is a pretty good player. The problem is that now he's bracketed. I took 3,000 off of this guy in my few moments in interaction with him. Yeah, Sheldina's giving him his broadside, and that he can't do that, but he is. And he's not hitting him at all because this guy's giving him nothing but nose. So that's that. Yeah. Yeah, that loss was my fault. We didn't have to lose. Totally my fault for giving my broadside to that guy. Totally my fault. I zoomed out too fast because I knew he was going to come around. I knew he was coming that way. I knew where he was going to be. I knew what he was going to do. He was going to come slowly around at a distance to stay away from, point blank range operations. He was exactly where I knew he would be, but I was not ready. I was going too fast, and I should have just stayed there and let him come around to me rather than the other way around, where I just flopped out there and he was able to tear my broadside and citadel me to death in a heartbeat. So, yeah, that loss was my fault. Absolutely my fault. Absolutely my fault. Frustrating. Frustrating. Up to 6. Hey, up to 12. All right. All right. Okay. Getting myself set up on how I'm going to want to test this rig. Saying earlier at the beginning of the stream, I had a complete meltdown of this rig today in the middle of my very first battle. The screen started flashing. I mean, I looked like I was in a movie spaceship. And then everything just locked down. And I had to turn the computer off and turn it back on. I mean, turn it off. And this is the second major meltdown I've had in 2 days. So I don't know whether I got some RAM that's going bad. The game tried to write to RAM memory. Of course, when it writes into a piece of bad RAM and tries to draw something back out, it just comes apart. But man, it destabilized the entire system. So it may have been not the game itself, but maybe something in Windows that's writing something while the game is writing something. And so Windows screams when it can't find it. The game starts crying because Windows screamed, and it just fell down. It fell down spectacularly. So So I'm gonna have to run some hardware tests, some memory stick tests, and then some hard drive tests, because it's easily just written to bad virtual RAM on my hard drive. So I don't know. Okay, we got oil here, Dennis Ryder over here, Bob is over there, D Dunn is over there. So okay, pretty good lineup both sides of town. So I'm in the center west position. But I'm going to operate better from the east, so I'm going to take the time to reposition east. Because I've already got two other people that'll probably just go straight south anyway. So having a third person in the west is unhelpful, because when you play this map as often as I have, you just know the trends. The trends are, if they'll push, they're going to push up the east side. So you've got to have a strong easterly deterrent. And in order to blunt that easterly offensive, seldom are they ever going to press the west, because there's no the reason why is oops, excuse me. There's up here they can kind of thread through islands. You know, there's destination. Here they could thread through islands, but they're so much further out there. And such, and there's a lot of open ocean in the meantime. So that's why very few times will you see the southern people press from the west. It's almost always the east where they can jump through the islands here, and they're much closer. So I always, unless I'm in the extreme west, I always try to position to the east, because I can do my best work on this map in that location. So you can see these people ceding the east. Just giving up the west, giving up everything. I'll get a group in the middle, which I guess will be fine. You know, they can shoot from anywhere, and then I will give them some advanced scouting from my forward position down where I'm on my way to here now. So. And around the horn we go. Got to watch for anybody that's super aggressive that's coming up this slot here. They could spot me while I'm trying to get positioned. Okay, there we go. People giving their position away, blind shotting. Yeah, I think we got the noobs over here. Good read on what's happening down here in 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. And who's where and who's what? Look at there, just making me a liar. It's this lone black swan coming up the west. We got anybody out here in the east? I don't see anyone offhand. There's Bob. I don't know. I'm not sure about those shots, but we'll see what we can do. 300, worthless. 237, kind of worthless. All right. Well, took swan down some. Now we got one swan heading out and around. That one. incoming. Okay. Okay, we've got somebody coming right at me. Oh, I had somebody coming right at me. What have I got now? There are people coming around the horn. Oh my. Oh my. This is an opportunity. We have got to make the most of this opportunity. I know I'm getting hit, but it's still an opportunity. Man. Yeah, there's just there's sometimes where you've got a particular boat you have got to be wary of, and Boa Bob is that particular boat. So with him being beached, that was an opportunity that was not to be passed up, even at personal damage. Yeah. All right, so I got this boat. What is it? Okay, so this is the runaway boat. All right, so we'll put some little bit on him just to maybe convince him that running away is not even a good option. Okay, so he is off the map. What do I want? I got a swan. Last reported position was in my old stomping grounds down here. Let's get our throttle down and see who appears in the reticle. Cowabunga! There's D-Dun. So again, another boat that deserves attention. All right. All right, what have I got here? That's we got D-Dun that's backed up. I got that other swan that's way down south of me. He done back all the way up? Looks like he did. Okay. That makes some sense. You know what? They are so scattered. It'll be worth it to get a position on D-Dun. We're going to head on into the mix here. Looks like D-Dun is backed all the way up. Yes, he has. Okay. All right. So he's putting pressure on them. That Hermelin is out of the game, basically. Oh, I had just a spit spot on him. Okay. I'm going to come down this way. And so if they get behind that island to hide from D-Dun, or if D-Dun gets behind the island to hide from them, I can take a shot at him from this perspective here. Yeah, look at him now. Okay, so there he is. Alright, so we're going to come around the mountain and surprise this guy as if we can. There we go. Well, I can't go quiet because I'm under 6 kilometers. Alright, so I just got to kill this boat. There we go. Alright. And I got to kill this boat. There we go. Okay. Alright. Hey, let's get a, did we get our box today? I don't know whether we got our box yet today. It's been an eventful morning. An eventful morning. Alright. Alright, pennants. What have we done here? Lost that game, that's right, that's the one I lost. Played 8 games, won 6 of them. Man, I have done poorly, averaging 1 boat per game sunk. Wow. 1 boat per game sunk. Not very good. How's Frank doing with Elite XP? Moving it along. 1,070,000. Very good. Good job. All right. Let's do one more. You know, we've had some fun times. Been all right today. Good competition. Excuse me. We'll see what else we have here. Wow, up to 8. Woohoo! Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Okay. Yeah, it's have to be my last game. I've got some projects to accomplish here today. I may come back here this afternoon. I have to get some stuff done. Do a little bit more. But, I mean, if Wargaming ever just gives us a game here. Gives us a game. Yeah, let's just do a little bit of this. We'll just look at this for a minute. Who are we fighting? R2D2. Your stats are hidden. I think that was that swarm that I was shooting that he was flying away. Maybe, I don't know. Maybe this one. Yeah, I've got people who know how to kill powers. D done. Yeah. Oh yeah. Okay, let's get back into it here. So we got a game ready to go. 2 Eries. Okay. Looks like we are in the center. Yep. Oh, we'll head to our near north staging area. Get that started. Alright, so I got 2 swans, 3 swans, 2 Eries, and a chain. 2 Eries and 4 swans. Okay. We're going to keep our guns on the noob slaughter chute in case any of them just kind of want to run through into obliteration, annihilation. We'll do that, help them out with that. That seems to be their favorite spot to come through. I guess they think they're hidden from the north and the south. I don't think they quite understand the trumpet-like opening that as they emerge through, that they're available for anyone and everyone. So I'm not going to tell them any different. Not me. Alright, looks like nobody's emerging through the noob slaughter chute. Okay. This is most people's idea of hiding behind an island. This. I'm hiding behind an island. I do just what you do. No. Alright, no. You can see they're not doing what I do because they can get hit over an island. And that's why those people don't like my island work. Because they can hit me on an island because their shots fall into the island. These people think that they got to be a kilometer out of the island. Well, yeah, you do if you want to give the other guys a shot. Okay, so who's down there? So Slow Man is being whacked by D-Dun. It's going to be pretty obvious. It's a poor finish for that particular boat. Let's see if anybody's up in this region here. Don't see anybody offhand. And now somebody, that area has lit them all up. Uh-oh. Look at that. See that, Ching-An? Look at that. 40% of my health in one salvo. You got that? Yeah. There you go. And now it sets me on fire. Yep. There it is. So, I'm sorry, did somebody say the swan is overpowered? What was that? What was that? I didn't get that memo. Alright, we better know what we're doing and start doing it now. Alright, I'm going to get one shot at this Ching-An. One. And only one shot at this Ching-An. He's going to be at distance. Yep. Yep, that's it. That is it. Okay, well, we kept them busy in the south, or in the north, while these guys are coming around the north, and that's, or the south. Golly. That's good. If they can tend to this Erie is their only stop. Everything else is fine. Everything else is tended. Just beat down the Erie. Beat down the Erie. Beat down the Erie. Beat down the Erie. That's it. Bang, 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 bang. Don't miss. Don't give up. Don't move your shots off of this Erie. Beat down the Erie. Beat down. Now the second Erie is over here. Beat down the second Erie. Oh, he can't shoot. He's just shooting at nothing. Shooting at nothing and anything. That Ching-An is down to near nothing. We gotta beat that last Erie. That Erie's gonna come around the mountain. Alright, our base is wide open, but their base is under attack. Look at that. One good hit. One good hit. There you go. Good. And now the Erie. I don't know if he's going to stop or not. Looks like he's stopping. That's good, because they got to understand that the only thing bringing that Erie around is their presence in cap. Good job. That's it. It's the only thing that's keeping bringing those ships in range is the fact that us being in the cap are drawing them close. They can't just do what they want. Alright. What we do? Not very well. Okay. Now, that's been an exciting morning. Man, oh man, an exciting morning. And such, but did alright. Enjoyed ourselves here. So we're going to shut this system down here in a little bit and do some hardware test on it while I'm accomplishing some other stuff. So as always, thanks for looking in. Hope you enjoyed some truly competitive Tier 1 play. All right, take care.